Oh, Lifestealer.
Yeah, soaks the damage.
It soaks the damage, but the vehicle's not the best. They have clock, and it's pretty hard to kill as Lifestealer. That's like there's like two different ways to approach him. You can do like the whole vehicle thing with like a puck or a co-op, or like in this game, I said damage soak, and I guess that's what he can. I mean, I assume he'll build the SNY. That's what I thought Pycat would do in your guys' game, but he built damage as well. So it's really good against SF because SF doesn't like you getting up in his face, and he usually uses like ult and raises to deter you.
Yeah.
And
I think I should talk to Pycat after this.
What?
I think I should talk to him.
Yeah, man. No, I mean he owned with it, so
maybe BSJ should talk to him.
I just view like it's all about how you want to. It's your playstyle individually. It's not like one's better than the other.
Yeah. And if you did want to know, it is going to be Night Stalker in the off lane with Pasha picking it up.
Oh.
Have you guys seen the Brewmaster skin he has on S4? It's the new one. I know you're not a big skin fan.
Oh, Frostivus. Nice.
It looks like Tusk. That's what that was my.
You can show it. Yeah, it does. But he is. I mean, his fishing rod's cool. It's a fishing rod with fish on it. But
I like it.
The hype thing. Yeah.
I like Panda.
Cool, so you're slapping people to fish.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Frostivus set, Grant?
Oh, easily the Bat Rider Owl, right?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's actually hype. Yeah,
the
look at that
DK
fish.
set is dope too.
Is it? I haven't seen the DK.
No, the Wraith King.
It's Lich King.
Yeah.
Oh, the puck wings are pretty cool too. The snowy ones, like snowflakes.
I think this has been the best chest in a long time, just overall quality. And I'm not a big guy. Like I'm not gonna trade items. If I open one, cool. I'm not like working to get one. I think it's.
You're gonna play your 3 pubs.
Yeah, you gotta win
free
3
chest
games to get a free treasure.
You actually?
Yeah, you do. You know.
Yeah, I haven't won one yet. I lost 4 games.
I'm gonna play
this
some
morning.
pubs.
Yeah,
Can you not play?
They gotta motivate
Can't play
you
Overthrow to get in. Be nice.
Sure, actually.
Maybe some ARDM.
Will that work?
I'm sure it would. Yeah, I'm sure it's just. Any,
I have no idea.
I'm sure it's just any ranked or unranked game.
Oh, you can't play air. Oh.
ARDM's a ranked. Like it's not.
ARDM's just
like,
straight up garbage right now, though.
Overthrow's like a custom game.
AirDM's garbage. It's very broken right now.
Did something change?
It's just been going downhill, right?
Oh.
Yeah, just so many bugs in the game because of hero spawning and stuff.
And they don't like fix it.
The fixed ability draft, the biggest garbage mode I've ever played. But
Grant, I got a question for you.
All right.
How do you feel about this Frostivus minigame? Because they pretty much just straight up copied their party.
Well, the thing is, I haven't played it, so I'm not gonna, make a crazy statement like I've
It's just
done
10
in the
rounds of
past.
minigames, and
Are they
actually
fun?
some of them are straight up clones.
Is it more like Uther Party or Omni Party? Because Omni Party, right when it first came out, was a great game.
It's more like
now
Omni. It's more like Omni Party.
All right. I don't know. I have to try it out, but Uther Party is probably one of the timeless classics in Dota 1 or Warcraft 3, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still like Omni Party and Dota 2. Like, obviously, custom games custom games aren't the same thing, but like, it's still pretty fun.
No, I agree. So I'm excited to play it because I do. I play a lot of. I mean, all I play is Overthrow and custom games.
I will crush you in Frostivus.
I really don't think you would. I would be willing to put $50 without even looking at it once.
Based on the 8-bit Fiesta results, I'm down to side with Grant on this one.
That's just what happens. When you show off your skills, middle lane, Tinker, SF, it's rough. For SF, right? Or is the raises good enough to beat out Laser?
After my tournament is over, win or lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, shot at tequila, then Frostivus, $50.
All right. I'm down.
All right, but I get to pick your keyboard and mouse.
Why? I only play with, you know what I'm saying?
You get to use Quinn's.
What's wrong with Quinn's?
I use a Dove keyboard. It's Brit.
Nah, I'm good. I can only play on certain keyboards. But up top, no tail. It's Lil, it's Pasha. It's quite the beefy bodies up top.
Yep, some real brawlers. How are Shadow Demon and Rasta gonna help?
Oh, look at that mana.
No-tail here.
I love the mana.
Another low damage core again, so like they don't threaten these two.
Yeah, what are Pasha and Lil afraid of here? Like anything.
Lifestealer top of the last hits in the other lane, and no one. Tanker. How does that lane? It's been kind of 1v1 until Ross went. How does that lane go if it is a straight up 1v1 CC?
It's pretty rough for SF. The whole game is really a mobile hero that can only just walk around, buy that many mobility items, and you kind of just get lasered and chip that from a mile away.
What about like the brown boots bleed?
I don't know. It's a little gimmicky.
Yeah, what do you think the item? You think you should go for that like Hurricane Pike SNY kind of a build?
Probably go the drums, I think. The drums is really nice for everything. Movement speed, HP, it's kind of some in-between item that's really... Mid one started it, I think. Then Resolution does it like every game now.
It's nice for the mana regen too.
S4 stealing some of those big newts.
Yeah.
He's doing... Yeah, Flame, but Lifestealer still just free farming. Naga pretty much up there with him as well.
Tail's got good. Surprisingly easy.
Oh, Fly. Gonna take some of that damage off with those illusions, but gonna lose the rest of that mana when he runs out of the cogs. And now, he's getting chased down. A lot of damage. Probably not a kill, but damage.
He's not level 3 on clock yet, which drastically damage a battery soul.
Real value point. There we go, Jerax. Making something happening in one phase.
So he was trying to punish S4 on Jerks, just pops out. Helps him out. How greedy is Shadow Shaman, right? Used to be like that hard 5 here, but he's a pretty greedy hero now with how people play him, right? Like just pushing out, split pushing waves by yourself, just pushing towers.
He's a nice, yeah, I think he's a really solid 4. In most, I don't know. It's a weird 5, but
they're not make him feel better, right?
I mean, I think Shadow Shaman's an awesome hero. Got a ton to disable. It's very good against these carry lineups, right? You just have all this like instantaneous lockdown. Like late game, like the shackle like increased duration, right? And you get like some Aether Lens or something, and you're some core, all of a sudden you just get hexed, and then you're in some shackle, and you're just disabled for 7 to 8 seconds. It's pretty grim.
Yeah. And I see Resolution just getting babysat by Jerks after that nice first blood. No one.
Yanni's going across, man.
I cross up, dog.
Yeah, come on, you're good.
Yeah, man, you're good. Oh my god, we just missed it.
No tail Pasha just bruising it up, as Peter likes to say, real bruiser.
Yep.
And now Disruption is gonna fly, tries to block him, but Lil will just be able to run away. He has boots and a windlace already. Pretty speedy.
Very speedy.
Oh, I love the little hammer. One of the best cosmetics easily.
This Naga pick is really cool, I think. Lane is like so much better than what they picked last game, and Radiant also has some pretty serious wave players. 3 of them have.
Oh, Fairy Fire.
Whoa.
Artstyle actually gets a kill on S4, and that's full HP on both those heroes getting the kill, and well played from Ramses. Keep going, Quinn, sorry.
I think Ramses was talking to the cameraman there.
Yeah, like 4 of them have practically no wave clear, so they have serious issues with getting scouted by Naga illusions, having their waves pushed out, and the lane is so much better, and it sort of shores up some of this as weaknesses. Pretty sick.
Well, they haven't really had to help the Naga too much in lane. He's pretty much just been soloing.
Yeah, and he still has 27 CS.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's just 1v1 against Night Stalker.
I think Ramses trying to kill the cogs himself to get in, but Drunken Haze. He says, "Here's beer in your eyes." He throws. Is that what he's saying?
I believe so.
That wouldn't feel very good.
Yeah, that seems like the wrong thing.
So now Pasha has given up on the top lane. It is the first night. He is roaming.
There you go. He's up on him. He's just going to go for it. They already know that Jerix is over there. He's going to come in. Hold him. Long range hold. This should be a triple raise into some attacks. Oh so my goodness. Damage, man. Level 3 raises. Ouch.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend is like, he peaks in strength. Level 5, level 7. Goes from being this like fragile mid laner into this hero you just don't want to mess with.
S4 is in so much trouble again. He's frozen and only one miss happens, so Ramses will take him down. Ramses is... We're talking about both safe laners are having a great game, right?
I think he didn't have any mana there, right? Because you can actually just instant TP as soon as Cold Feet hits you. I believe.
Yeah, it's 3... I think it's a... Yeah, so you can instantly.
Yeah.
Good knowledge.
I think it's kind of interesting that Tinky went for 3 points in March. We've seen, or at least I know Miracle, regardless of anything, regardless of how his lane's going, the hero he's laning against, almost always go 3. Sometimes even 3.
What, laser rocket?
Yeah. And just kills March later.
They might have killed the SF a couple times, like they're...
Yeah, that's what I would think he would do.
It's just really scary to like gank a Tinker unless you're gonna kill him. He just does so much damage with those 2 spells.
Yeah.
That's like Samurai.
Yeah, exactly. But they're both easy kills if you have enough lockdown. But that's not really how it goes.
Yeah, you see the hero levels and looking decently, just hitting 6 now on the Naga, but Lil, Count Jerix is gonna get pushed out. He's gonna get pushed into him, but he has a range drop and now he's gonna hold him. This should be a kill. Wants to take it with the raise, he will. Nice kill to get up, and now Pasha versus No Tail 1-on-1. Pasha's not losing this terribly. Now he is, and he gets netted up. He's going to get hit down, quite a bit of damage, but away. TP flying in from Lil.
Much better laning phase here from G this game. Not really feeling the same pressures that they were last game. No Tails actually farming resolutions, not trying to salvage this DK's broken game.
Feels like their later game matchups are pretty. Not like even though they last picked Lifestealer, I think Naga Net's like really nice against the Rage too. Like last game, it felt like the DK's game was never going to get any better either. This game, it definitely looks better. Game past laning.
See the Tinker. Are they going to get him on the high ground? Are they going to wait for him to come back up?
The Rune, they're just leaving it.
Wow. This Tinker is super aware.
Yeah.
Would you have dodged that gank?
Well, look at the bottom lane. The Lifestealer's pushing it all the way in the tower.
No
Panda's
one's there.
just nowhere
Yeah.
to be seen.
Yeah.
He just hit level 6.
Yeah, he just hit level. Like, that Panda rotation is pretty almost like standard.
Oh, and there you
Too
go.
late.
Wait, that was far too late. And he's just gonna get melted down. Artstyle gets the kill. Panda does have his ulti, but feels so bad to use it against a full HP Lifestealer.
Yeah, he'll just infest into one of the dire creeps and
See you.
it's over.
Yeah, picking safe laners that aren't gonna die to a Bruce, but like sometimes if you pick the wrong heroes, like the split range heroes kind of stuff, you just anytime you hit 6, you can't even lane. Lifestealer.
You can always just rage TP unless he gets. I guess there's
Rage
a Naga Net.
TP and Fist, like, you know, he has a
Yeah.
lot of options.
Very close to the armlet now, only recipe away.
A lot of times you'll see mids whenever they know the gank is coming, they'll just stand behind their tier 1 or something, but he knows it's super coming, so he just runs like across the map to make sure he doesn't die.
Yeah, Brew can dive you.
So they have
for
a
sure.
ward in dire jungle that sees the Shadow Fiend. They're gonna possibly pop darkness here and go for this.
They know it's coming as well, though. Same thing that happened before. Naga's pushing in the top lane, so they know that it's like the most likely place they're coming.
Oh, they are gonna find one. He's gonna eat this gank.
Consolation.
Oh, they're gonna give it to the. Oh, try to give it to the Tinker.
Port in. Who do we got here? We have a
No tail with not really much mana. He
has
has an
Song,
ulti. Yeah. You really want to fight with Song and no other abilities? Well, it looks like they do. He does toss it out, but they're gonna run into Little over here. He's doing some damage. Keeping resolution frozen. Nicely done there, but on the backside, No Tail's already there, and we're gonna see a hold coming out. Raises are flying. Resolution goes down so quickly to Ramsey's zone. Artstyle's still alive, actually.
Panda's looking to split. He has no mana though.
Uh-oh. That's 4. He's gonna get back. No one. It's Jarex.
Oh, the same thing in your
Oh,
game. The
man.
Lifestealer coming mid like that, killing those.
That was a nice rotation. It's an easy rotation, right? They were almost all the way into his lane. Didn't even have to TP. Just walked over there.
Yeah, I've seen Ramses do that in the past, even whenever these skirmishes don't happen. He's very good about pushing in his lane, just kind of looking to mid, like, can I be there? Sort of leaning
As soon as you have your
between
armlet on
lanes.
Lifestealer, that's like the peak of your hero, just about. You're stronger than anybody else on the map. So you get this armlet and you see an opportunity to take part in a fight, you gotta show up.
Yeah, even on other heroes, like even more harder carries, when he has something to do in his lane, he just starts leaning towards other lanes in case he can maybe walk there.
He's there, so if the opportunity does arise,
Yeah.
he hits it.
Now, Smoke Gank is gonna fly in.
he
S4
doing there?
still has his ulti. Pasha,
Nah, no good.
he's juking, he's jiving.
Yeah,
There could be a lot of rotations, right? None yet. They
He's
can't
fine.
catch him.
That's what he's doing there.
It's a really strange idea.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jarex he's got the Tinker.
Solo kill possibly. Resolution will come in to take the kill. That's a very nice pickup for him.
Thought he was safe from the smoke gank when they found the Panda and the Shadow Shaman, or the Shadow Demon.
Like you said, the ton of lockdown from the Shadow Shaman feels good, and they're gonna try to find somebody else. It's Pasha still silences him up so he can't just split on him immediately. And now Lil trapping him, and he did get it off. Thanks to the illusions of Shadow Demon. They should be able to at least bring down the clockwork here. Ramses does kill No Tail though, and that might be an even bigger kill.
How did that happen?
Under the bottom tier, and I killed him.
Oh yeah, AL was expensive.
Now, they're coming in. Flies and Electrol. Ramses is just exactly what you said. He was just, I mean, looking to mid. He did have to TB to the shrine to get there, but
He's all over the place.
after getting that kill, goes over to get another kill, help his team out. Uh-oh, art style?
Oh, he knows he warded too. That's gonna get deorded immediately. But he doesn't have one.
Whenever you can get one.
Yeah, but it will get deorded.
It's really nice to play these like aggressive carries like Lifestealer with a Tinker. It seems like such a small thing, but when you're running around the map, you saw there, like he just got bottled by Tinker and then he runs out. Like you have sustain issues with like mana problems, but yeah, he's going S and Y. At least I'm kind of right sometimes. he just wants to run around as Lifestealer, and like Tinker will take care of waves, and he just wants to keep the pressure up.
Oh,
This
man.
SF can't farm. Seeing it here.
The rocket. They have so much long range. They have double rocket plus the A blast, and it is doing so much damage.
And Lifestealer is just going to be a wall. Like, they can't get a couple items up, like maybe even Shadow Shaman, Blink.
Whenever you get the tower advantage as Tinker, the game becomes so hard for the other team. They never trade towers. They'll always just be behind the tower marching whenever you don't have like this brute Blink and people don't have the way to jump them onto the tower. Never ever get a tower
Or these
trade.
like storms, like clockwork, something.
Very difficult. The other team will always be as full.
Hitting this tower. Flip up.
Rapid behind on VP. Walk the right way.
Jarek's actually on the high ground. Maybe could have gone for a hold. They kind of ping out. Pasha knows something's up. Void Radiant will end up, I believe, getting the tier 1 top. Oh, and he just... Oh, man. He just tries to run uphill. This should be a kill him. He's tanky, but... Ward's committed. Pasha goes down.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing down there. They sort of gave up control of this top area. They're gonna run back up there now, but gives Panda a little bit of space to get his Blink Dagger up here. Pretty happy for that.
They have good aggressive wards though. Should be able to find a kill here.
Or they just find SF.
That would be...
Just pop out.
Hey, pops out, hits it now. Shadow Demon should be here in time to at least save resolution for a little bit, but it's into the cogs. Will possibly save him. We do see the Panda split.
This is dicey.
Will they get resolution before they all die? No, he gets a nice ulti off and toss the clog. Rezo's gonna go for this. Doesn't get a double kill for No Tail though, and
Coming from a Lifestealer player, those type of deaths make your game so much harder to play. Rely on like constant aggression, not dying, while like not being threatened to do so, and now that first death makes him that much easier.
Yeah, and he's not super happy against this Naga carry as the game goes on. In fact, he's probably really sad. You get netted, you get the Fusel, so you have to rage really early.
Absolutely. Like, as the game goes on, that matchup gets worse.
10% mirror image damage like he did before. Really wants to battle. Getting closer to that Diffusal Blade. Should Lifestealer have just hopped out immediately right there after the hook miss?
Yeah, for sure.
That or they should have just backed up when the hook missed.
Chasing that far gives OG like so much time to react, and Lifestealer, if he doesn't kill you rage duration, that's when he's supposed to not killing them.
They got like all the lanes out.
Oh, hookshot is gonna fly now. No Lifestealer inside of him. A blast is gonna fly. He's right on the edge. Doesn't hit. Will it be enough to save him? No. Be enough to give Tinker the kill though, and he gets a Blink Dagger immediately after. Now Lifestealer, like you said, going Sanj and Yasha. Why is Echo Saber just not picked up anymore on Lifestealer?
The map's just like much more open than it was last patch. It's like hard to explain, but it just takes a longer time to get places, like with the shrines and their place located.
Oh my.
So you just want to get places faster.
Gotcha. Tinker coming in.
Parodies are also...
What's the tanker build this game? We've seen a lot of sheepstick third items after Kaya. Is that it, or do you want the Ags this game against Naga?
You can just laser and shoot
this guy.
I think we've seen this before, but uh-oh. Needs to be careful. A-Blast is flying in. Raindrop is there, and guess what? No one has that freshly minted Blink Dagger. So that's Ward's committed for nothing.
He was feeling himself right there.
Yeah, he's a pretty liberal use of the Serpent Wards this game, but he's netted him a bunch of kills, so... Unfortunately, didn't have a buddy with him there.
The top 2 net worth by almost 1,000 above Dire. The Naga 6,300 and Lifestealer almost 8,000. Shot faked out.
The gold lead is surprisingly small, considering he had some pretty decent momentum. Done a pretty good job of keeping it close. You know, like the play up top.
Yeah, that death on Lifestealer, like the hero does not farm very fast.
Creep score is probably pretty equal. And then as the game progresses, because they have Naga, the experience advantage will go way towards VP, but the gold will probably stay pretty similar for quite a while.
It's like OG just wants to bully this bottom tier 1.
Yeah, I've never seen this type of approach to Naga. Has he been picking it like before in this patch?
It was the MDL finals. Was one of the big times.
He plays it in pubs too. Into most of the attacks.
Here they go. 4-man rotation trying to push this bottom tower, just getting marched out of there.
What do you have to do? Just preemptively sleep or something to get him, or?
It's just tough. That's why Tinker is seeing a lot of play. He just really delays these kind of map pressure movements in ways that other heroes can't because of their restrictions on teleporting across the map.
And it opens up the map for that top tier 2. They will get this tier 1 finally, but creeps eat a ton of damage there.
I wonder if Lifestealer chooses to go for the Deso like standard, if he goes for the Maelstrom in preparation. But it's not his job to deal with Naga, so I think he'll probably still go down.
Yeah,
I don't have any tower damage.
Basher is also nice, I think. Always a
good.
big fan of any BKB control against the Shadow Fiend.
Look at this, Pasha's actually going to find the Shadow Shown. Jarek's A-Blast is going to fly. He's going to try to juke it. Does nicely, but they still bring him down. No one with that blink. Fly needs to be careful. Drops Pasha, but it is nighttime. They might just have to settle for art style. They're going to go for both, though. Pasha's super slowed, and they're going to be able to get him, too. But on the counter side, Ramses gets some of that damage on that tower.
Watch out, S4.
Whoa, oh, no. It's, wait, it is.
Blink!
Oh my gosh.
Blink was like 1 second cooldown. That was really close.
That's, I mean, you were talking about Lifestealer dying and having, that has to be the worst death of the game. That feels so bad right now, really.
Absolutely.
Now, let's see. You can look for him, Lil.
Those cogs.
That was a nice cog. A little rough on the hook shot, but they get him.
Yeah, I mean, Lifestealer's game's like not over when he dies like that. It's just like if it happens to the second or
Are you
third time.
backtracking right now?
No, I'm saying like
Little.
if it happens.
I mean,
once,
you are.
No,
You
if it
are.
happens once, it's more likely to happen again. And
That's
as long as it
obvious
doesn't happen again-
backtracking.
How's that backtracking?
Earlier said his game was over. Now
I
you're
said
saying,
his
well,
game's.
like-
I said his game's a lot harder.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I think he did say that. So a half backtrack.
Yeah.
A half track.
Well, the fact that he has proceeded to still like not die again and keep his item progression up. Sometimes his Lifestealer, you'll see it in matches where like he'll have a good laning stage and suddenly he's like 6th in the net worth at 25 minutes in the game because if he doesn't have space to farm, like if Shadow Shaman had like a blink.
How often do you watch other players' replays? Like just
I watch pretty often. Like I usually like watch from the carries player perspective.
I think this would be a good game to watch from Ramses.
I mean, Ramses, he's like one of the few players that I think is like his hero pool actually aligns with mine a lot. The Ursa's.
Yeah, he definitely plays like the best Lifestealer,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, his like aggressive carries, like the Lifestealers, I think he's by far the best player. It's kind of heroes.
Would you?
Yes. The
I
answer is
watch him
yes.
a lot. Yeah, I watch Ram.
Well, you don't even know what I was gonna ask.
Oh, I thought that was your question.
Well, Peter just preemptively answered my question. Or
Rude.
were you finished?
Would you like me to backtrack?
Yeah, I love that.
Half track?
Yeah.
Hey, what were
half
you
track
gonna say, Grant?
No, it's all good. We'll see how the game's going here. Let's say it's going up pretty good for VP.
Whenever you're playing against this Tinker who's going to have a Hex and Night Stalker with Ags, the game really never gets easier.
It's Egg Tinker.
Yeah.
Just get it versus the Naga,
I'll
right?
get it
That's it.
I guess.
It's really good.
That's solid. Sure.
Well, because Lifestealer doesn't deal with Naga, right?
It's even nicer.
Somebody.
And Shadowfiend doesn't have BKB, so.
Well, with the Naga's build too, right? He's not going with like Radiance build. So if Naga can't right click, he's a laser. Yeah,
We're gonna see an initiation. A-Blast gonna fly through, hit on 2, but Lil in a little bit of trouble. He goes down.
Unintensive.
S4 and Jarek's. Oh, Jarek should just get melted. S4 is going to throw out his ulti. Net does come through. That is a good play against the Rage, and he does.
swooped him up.
But now, Art Style will die for that. Pasha thinking about it.
They can
Do we wanna
re-engage
go?
with the with the knife.
See Tinker shooting rockets from the side. He's waiting.
And no darkness, just regular night right now.
Fly could be a little bit of trouble. Silence comes out. Rockets are flying. He's sitting inside of him still. Okay. Ramses still going for it, and he's gonna save Fly.
Okay,
You
okay.
can disrupt.
Oh my, and there we go. Huge ulti. Will Pasha go down? Silences are flying. Pasha still just soaring away though. Ramses killing off some illusions. Nice hex, and that is gonna be the ward trap.
That was really confusing play by Ramses right there. He stayed in and then didn't rage and got slept. That was.
Well, I think, I mean, from my perspective, it looked like he thought maybe the Shadow Demon was just going to die to the Night Stalker.
And he wanted the move speed,
The Tinker. Yeah, he just didn't want to pop out yet. Because he only has, like, he has to, like, pop out right on targets, right? Or he just gets netted.
Yeah, that's true.
They're going in. Oh,
Good sleep by No-Tail.
could be a huge kill if it hits, and it does. That global presence, my god. Oh.
Such a good Tinker game. He has like 3, brutes that just run into the fights. The Clock, the Night Stalker, the Eggs. He's like always going to be in back. They have such a hard time finding him.
This AA plus Clockwork Rocket plus Tinker missiles coming in. Just
The vision.
long range.
Yeah.
Yeah, Night Stalker vision too. Like fighting during night is so difficult.
And he's very close to the Aghanims, which is going to be even tougher. It's been a while since we saw first item Ags on Night Stalker, even in the off lane.
I mean, he realizes like he doesn't need to do anything other than supply the vision.
Well, the other items that Night Stalkers generally go for are that Spirit Vessel, right, or just an urn, and then like Solar Crest,
They
right?
already have art style with the medallion.
Art style with the medallion, Lil with the urn. So you get to skip it, go straight for Ags. Ags and Gem and lock down the map. That being said, Naga, one of the better heroes up against this Ags Night Stalker because you can farm lanes without actually being there. A little bit different when you don't have the Radiance, but still sort of effective. Right? He's killing waves.
Yeah, it's all 3 illusions though, right? It's just
Well,
one
once he
wave
gets
instead of
Tinker though,
the
he
whole
just
map.
lasers and kills your illusion.
Could be rough.
But you know, it's something. Something.
BKB for Shadow Fiend, he's still a tad bit away. No one just farming has the Ags now. He is very, very strong. Shadow Fiend, though, keeping up with the farm. When he gets that BKB, is that the next time maybe they want to fight? Go for a Roche or something? Or when do you want to fight as OG?
I mean, I think you're trying to force fights with it whenever you have your...
Right under that ward.
Yep. And it is the Adesso for the Lifestealer.
Yeah, it gives them like better Roshan tower damage in the game eventually.
So they want to maybe avoid this smoke gank because they did do it under, but just go for the Roche. But art style,
They can scout with AA.
one of the best. AA ult or W even.
You just rocketed over it, right?
Rocket too.
I think they saw
Did
it.
they wait for the rocket to go off?
A blast.
Oh, there it is.
Get a fly and hit S4.
This is rough.
Rocket
Oh,
flying. Oh my goodness. They're just going to go in. They're going to sleep. And the hook shot actually,
He's in.
he's in. S4?
S4.
He's barely alive. He gets the split off. Nicely done by him, but Fly just getting thrashed by Rocket. That'll bring him down, yeah. I should
Dude,
say
I
missiles,
hate
not
Tinker,
Rocket.
man. Look at those missiles.
And Lil's going to live. That's...
Is there anything more intolerable than just being missiled to death?
And you can't do anything about
You
it?
can't. I just.
Playing an illusion hero, especially.
Oh,
like,
Jarek with the Ice Vortex vision and the ward.
I hate Tinker so much.
You said this was a perfect Tinker game, and it's... You're beginning to see a lot why.
I think he's definitely like an anti-hero, like nobody enjoys.
So you would say he's the carry lich, or what?
Mid-lane, yeah, mid-lane. I'd say, yeah, core lich for sure. It's
now-
like, you can't end the game if he's alive.
Huh, that is a Aegis for Ramsey's one of the heroes that loves that, right? Because low cooldown on all his abilities.
Yeah, it allows
Come
you to,
alive.
he's their building hitter, so it makes it so he can take objectives in worst case scenario, he loses it. Yeah, this is how you usually go with Lifestealer. He gets kited later on in the game, especially with heroes like Naga. You just rage hit buildings.
That was all set up by that very nice warding by the Radiant. Seeing the smoke, they knew someone was up. Just throw some stuff in the Roche pit and they're in trouble. Almost a man tap on the Naga now. Still about 1,000 away. Left BKB in one creep.
BKB, like, you know,
It'll definitely help with their team fight.
they need it, for sure.
Yeah. It's just he can still just die to Lifestealer, right?
Yep, as long locked down for a split second, Lifesteal.
You want to maybe get like a Naga sleep into SF ulti, but who are you really going to even kill with that? Maybe Archtile? It's no tanky.
Lifestealer's going to do a lot, but he can still be dealt with pretty easily with that Naga net.
Yeah, they may try and find the Tinker in the trees, some Tinker ward, because it looks like they're getting to the point where that's one of their only plays.
Yeah, if they don't kill Tinker, I don't see how they...
Right, nice large tank here, and the hook shot is going to come in. He is going to hold him. He's going to put him under, and AA is going to take that kill. Pick up, now we're going to see the Illusions trying to pull the creeps. He's just going to kill them. Are they pushing base right here, or just this tier 2?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to siege with Lifestealer.
OG really doesn't have great base defense. Like, no really strong high grounders that will keep VP out of there.
Yeah, they're gonna have to deal with March seeping into their base as well.
That is going to be the glyph for the tier 2, so if they want to go uphill, no glyph on that tier 3. Smack it down, clear the creepway, we'll see where they want to go.
They have to try and like jump the back line somehow with the
Oh my.
split.
The Rockets, he can follow the Rockets for now. That's 3. Is that 4? Division, he has the Aghanims.
Look at him go!
What a...
Oh, just let the rocket kill
dream.
him. Yeah, just...
What?
He actually just rearmed rocketed 20 times.
Aghanim's Night Saga plus Tinker, huh?
That was an enjoyable kill to watch. Sure.
CCNC as the Tinker player, did you enjoy that? You enjoy that one?
That was pretty spicy.
Yeah, PPD, you can see him grinning over here.
Were you grading, Peter?
It's like
Come the missiles.
Yeah, if I was a support and that was happening to me, I'd just stop moving.
That's Forge is dead too. No, he's running back to base. Resolution, a little bit of trouble. It's actually just Ramsey hits a building, no one hits heroes, and that's it. Ice Vortex as well. Very potent.
They actually have so much amp for Tinker.
These games where
oh my.
games where you're playing against a hero that you whoa.
On the back, Jarek, nice silence though for Pasha immediately. Wards go down, Ramsey's just gonna farm him up here.
No tail bought back with like 10 seconds left on his respawn.
He wants to get a good fight. Kenny gets to sleep off, get a split.
He's the Tinker.
And here it is. They're gonna ulti. No one takes a ton of damage. A-Blast flies in, gets them. The cogs are traveling. They are gonna get the kills, but No Tail with the dieback.
Yeah, not great. Lifestealers.
Glimmercape is up, but they will kill him. Ramsey's just running people down. Still has the Aegis, gets a kill. SF
Tinker with the rebuy.
No buyback on Naga, she died back there.
on Resolution. He did not maybe know about that buyback from knowing he's in a bad position. All right, is this where you would call Peter possibly, or
I don't like to give up on games, so keep going.
keep going?
Yeah.
The Lifestealer will kind of fall off, but they can manage to kill the Tinker a couple. But they finally got the blink on Shadow Shaman. I like how he kind of like sacrificed himself to set up.
He's definitely the only play.
Yeah, he had to do
Right.
that.
You don't jump that Tinker.
Gonna continue doing what he does.
Yeah. And it's, you know, they had to use some buybacks in order to take that fight, and as a response, VP just used buybacks as well. And the, what was it, like 6 versus 6 fight? It's always going to go VP's favor because they're so far ahead.
Yeah, Tinker obviously one of like the best buyback heroes in the game.
It's just how the game is like kind of played right now. Is like you do this high ground push, and the other team, you know, they have 7 to 8 heroes, right? If you have 2 or 3 heroes with the buyback, and realistically, you know, you should be able to win a fight 8 versus 5. But if you have buyback bots on one of your heroes, all of a sudden it's, you know, now it's 6 versus 8.
Yeah, a lot of heroes like Puck do that.
He's going for the
Arcane,
sheep stick next. And he
His
has
Lifestealer I think has a full AC.
Arcane Kaya.
That's real spooky. Imagine the amount of missiles, Peter.
What's up?
Imagine the amount of missiles with Arcane
Arcane.
Kaya.
The Arcane Kaya, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of missiles, man.
Shooting him, heat seeking. And we
Is Tinker the second scariest Arcane Rune hero behind Storm, you think? He's up there, right?
It's definitely up there. Weaver's pretty scary.
Oh yeah, Weaver.
they're just gonna push in bottom. They're not gonna play around this time. They're just gonna run straight down. Tier 2, Tier 3. It's gonna be extremely hard to stop them from doing that.
The Death Prophet with Arcane Rune pretty solid as well.
That one's pretty spooky.
There's a lot of spookiness in Dota I'm learning today.
Past Halloween, but yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Rockets are just a flying.
All right. Actually just dead. Oh.
Nice, good.
There's another one flying in. Close to the Dark Abyss. But now Fly has to go heal. Ramsey's knows.
Just rage hit buildings whenever he feels threatened.
Radiance is up on Panda now.
They'll back off towards the end of Rage and just do it again. Or they can look to fight. But usually you want to wait till Rage is off cooldown again.
Here come those missiles.
The Drain.
We got the 2 wagons.
Oh,
He's
Sleep
just
is
dying.
but they're all super low HP, and
Oh, the
there's
march.
marshes.
Oh no.
Perfectly executed. Like BSJ said, the next Lifestealer went back, and
Oh, Jarex is trying to sneak around.
dead.
Yeah, no one knows that too. You can tell that's why it's so important to know how your hero wants to play. Just sets all the marches. They can't do anything. They try to capitalize on Rage on cooldown and they can't even go.
And Wolf, 4-step forward Resolution, gonna throw out his ulti. Let's see what he can do with it. Can he get Art Cell? He's gonna try to right-click him down a raise. Will pick him up. Ramsey's
Missiles.
ran away, but the missiles are still just flying. Lil tries to hit a hook, but that doesn't
blink
really
Naga?
work.
No split.
Nice silence, and good games are called in VP with another pretty convincing game right there.
It's just so hard to play these like illusion heroes. Even Naga with Sleep, like against Tinker, Terrorblades, Nagas, CKs, like trying to run at him and kill him, and he just shreds you while you're on your way there. Heroes without gap close, like they have the shot.